Our guests today have written over 40 books on travel, food, and pop culture. They've also written the iconic Roadfood book series. And who better to bring you the top 100 cities to celebrate Thanksgiving than Jane and Michael Stern. Welcome to Sidewalks.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How about you guys?
Doing great.
Good, good. Well, you've had such tremendous success with the Roadfood book series, which spotlights all the best eateries in small town America. What was it like traveling around the country and discovering these great places?
Delicious.
It's been a life work. I mean, we're probably going to hopefully do it another 40 years. But what interested us about the project that we're working on now with Pepto-Bismol is not the little diners, drive-ins, cafes in small town America, but the top 100 cities that people fly home to for the holidays. And Michael's sister lives in Oakland, California, so you know that that is one table that he's going to be at.
The Bay Area has some wonderful restaurants, without a doubt.
But there's nothing better than home cooking, don't you think?
Absolutely. Well, you know, Oakland and the Bay Area really, as I mentioned, has great restaurants. What did you discover about this area in terms of your travels?
Well, there are so many good restaurants, we couldn't name them all. One of the things I love most about your area is a place called Betty's Ocean View Cafe and their chocolate espresso Twinkies. Let me tell you, that's one of my favorite foods on earth.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I'm serious.
You know, it's like shooting fish in a barrel in the San Francisco area. I mean, you could put a blindfold on and walk basically, you know, north, south, east, or west and have a wonderful meal.
That's right.
We've had such luck in that area.
What were some of the regional differences in the approach to food as you kind of went through the country? What were some of the attitudes?
One of the main things, I mean, since Thanksgiving is coming up, is first of all, is it filling or stuffing? And are there oysters in it, or sausage, or cornbread? I mean, everybody has their own unique take on Thanksgiving.
What do you put on your table?
We typically have oyster dressing.
And where are you from originally?
Well, I'm originally from the Midwest.
Aha, okay. Well, you know, I have to say that 20 years ago, when food processors first came out, Michael's mother gave us one for Thanksgiving, and I got the great idea to do a gourmet spin on turkey, and I pureed it. And this was not a good idea.
Not suggested.
So I think, would you like pureed turkey for Thanksgiving?
Probably not.
No, you would. If you had no teeth, you might want it.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk a little bit about the survey that you mentioned. The survey talked about the best places in the country to have Thanksgiving, and there was some kind of criteria used. How did they determine that?
Well, the survey was based on the amount of airplane traffic into the city, the number of turkeys sold in the city, and the amount of Pepto-Bismol sold in the city. Because, you know, Pepto is a part of a lot of people's Thanksgiving celebration.
I think it relates more to airline travel than turkey consumption, frankly. But we always, as professional food critics, always have a little pink bottle tucked away somewhere on our person.
That's right. Well, you've written so many books. Tell us a little bit about the Road series. Now, this has been around for a long time.
Yeah, the first edition of Roadfood came out in 1978. And actually, there's a new one coming out in the spring. And in between editions, anyone can go to roadfood.com, which is our website, and read up on all the latest discoveries around the country.
Do you know what city was #1 in America for celebrating Thanksgiving?
I would guess it was in the Midwest somewhere.
You're right.
Bingo.
Am I really? Where was it?
Akron, Ohio.
See, my good Midwestern brethren, right on.
Exactly. I mean, they take their traditions seriously there, and people flock there. You know, it's not the south of France, but it's tradition-bound and wonderful food.
kind of that Norman Rockwell thing, maybe. Everyone has that vision of Norman Rockwell's famous picture, with the Thanksgiving bird.
Yeah, and the thing is, there is no way to do Thanksgiving wrong. I mean, some of us have a Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving, others it's all crazy and mixed up, and friends and relatives and neighbors. Whatever you do, as long as you're comfortable, Thanksgiving is really about comfort food.
That's right. And being with family and good friends.
Exactly.
That's all that matters. And wearing comfortable clothing.
That's too.
There you go. Jane and Michael, thank you so much for being with us today on Sidewalks. It was a pleasure.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you. Have a
Cindy.
great Thanksgiving.
Thank you, you too.